Welcome, my peepers, to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Flosstube number 60. I have one little thing of mail. We have two finishes and a bunch of whips since the last time I made a video. And I will be showing you what I will be stitching on next. And I have three shout outs. So let's get started. Hi, Wilma. So I needed three number 4 braid by Krynic for one of my whip go numbers that was picked for June. So I have number 4. It's 023. Hi, Dawn. I have 001 and 025. So I have like a silver, a pewter color, and a lavender lilac color. So, yep, needed those for a whip go. Ready for two finishes? Yep. Okay, so the first finish was the Gnome with Glasses by Cute Broidery. This is done on fabric that I had laying around. It's 28 count Monaco, that much I do know. And it's like a light blue. And I did this in 2 months. I usually do one gnome a month, but I'm starting to get gnomed out. So I'm still doing gnomes, just not every month. And I posted this on Instagram and Facebook, but on Instagram I got a private message from Cute Broidery who designed this, and they asked me if I could send them the picture of this, and they were going to put it up on their website. So yeah, I was honored, and she said, "Thank you so much, I appreciate it." And I said, "No, I'm honored." Hi, Teresa. So yeah, is this my friend Teresa in Kentucky? I know she says she watches me. But yeah, it just uses just DMC does it, back stitching, no beads, no specialty stitches, just cross stitch and back stitch. So yeah, he's done. He will go in my little bag. A little bag. Oh, it is. Well, Teresa, thank you for coming in. I have known Teresa for probably 20 years. We used to go to the Cross Stitch Pails retreat in Myrtle Beach. And I finished my Hade. It's Fly Butterfly. I started this in June of 2009. And it was for a stitch along, and it was a freebie back then for in celebration of Fairy Day. So yeah, I finally finished her. She's on 25 count with DMC and one color of Krynic, and the Krynic is in her hair to make the white part sparkly. And there's a moon here, and it looks like there's another moon up here, and that also has the Krynic in it. Just some of the white. Thank you, Wilma. I miss you too, Teresa. Miss all you guys. So yeah, I was thrilled to have her finished. I hadn't touched her in years, and I think it was last year or the year before I pulled her out, and I was determined to get this finished. So yay, another hay done. I have done a couple other ones, but they were small. A couple were small, and some were this size. So yeah, that goes in my finishing bag for the year, because I will do probably at the end of the year I'll do a finishes floss tube of everything I finished this year. Okay, next. Everything that I have been working on. Hi, Sarah. Thank you, Teresa. So I'm doing the Stitch-A-Lon on Pop Culture. I think it's Pop Culture Stitching Challenges or just Pop Culture. And this is Heaven and Earth Designs Magic Study Rainbow version. Artwork by Rose Kahn. So it looks like that. I'm trying not to get a glare. There we go. So yeah, it will look like that. And I ordered the 25 count Lugana gridded fabric. And I finished page 1 last month. And this month I stitched like 2 columns, all with DMC, and I am doing this one 2/1 tent stitch, which is a half a stitch. I am not doing full crosses on this. So yeah, I'm loving how, I'll be stitching it going, I'm not getting anywhere until you look back on it. It's like, wow, now I can see things. There's a butterfly. The part of the one dragon is now showing up. And then I believe these are like lights. I am loving this. Lots of blues, but this is a big one. This is 775 stitches wide by 574 on 25 count. It is 31 inches wide by 22 7/8 inches high. So this will be big. But yeah, I'm loving this one. And I usually just work on it 1 day a month. Okay, I'm doing so many Stitch-A-Lons, it's not even funny. So I'm doing the Doreen Jones Happy Halloween. That was a freebie back in 2018. So it looks like that. Yeah, Sarah, it is huge. That's why Danielle always says I'll finish it in like 2052 or 2058. So yeah, I'm doing this one. I have half of it done. It has to be done the end of August. And my goal has been, there's 8 pages. My goal's been to do 1.5 pages a month. But I think this month I only had to do 1 page. But I liked it on that blue, and I had some blue that was similar to that. 28 count Monaco. Teresa, remember when that fabric lady showed up at Myrtle Beach for a couple years? I still am pulling fabric from that. I know. I love my project bags. I have a ton. I have a ton of project bags. But I've been buying them for as long as they started making them. Hi, Nick and Tina. So, yeah, I've got half done. It's all DMC, all full cross stitches, and some back stitching. I don't think there's any. No, it's full cross stitches and back stitching. There's no specialty stitches, no quarter stitches. Well, this project bag, I forget her name. She was at one of the Texas retreat weekends. So, yeah, I got that one. You know, me and my Jack Skeleton love The Nightmare Before Christmas. The other one with the s'mores. Hold on. This project bag was at the retreat that Marissa does, and it was last year in October in Missouri. So someone got this for me. The couple people went around with their cameras to show us what was being sold at the retreat. So I ordered a couple. And then this one was the Texas retreat, and Amanda, she showed me pictures. Okay, this one here, I don't remember where I got it from. I've had it for a very long time. I probably got it in Myrtle Beach at a retreat, but I am doing the Pumpkin Patch by Carolyn Manning. I know, Dawn, right? They are expensive. If I sewed better, I would try to make them myself. So that was the pumpkin patch, and this is how much I have done so far. It is being done on 25 count Monaco, DMC thread, all full cross stitches and no back stitching. Yep. So I work on this one day a month. So I get quite a bit done for one day. And all my other, well, no, not that one. I'll wait till I get to that one. Okay, so that's the pumpkin patch. Yes, I don't care for quilts too much. They're beautiful and people put a lot of work into them. They're just not my style unless they have like designs in them. But the colors in that one are autumn, and autumn is one of my favorite color palettes. Okay, so this one here, I also got during the Missouri Craft Retreat last October. And they have this is what I love about these new project bags, is they have this clear plastic so you can see in them. But this one holds my Lawn Dog Sampler, which is my stitch along on this channel, and I have a Facebook group, and the link is below. I'm doing Quanto Acuto, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, the pointed fifth. This has a ton of critters in it. There are over 100 of the little varmints of all shapes and sizes crammed in here. Birds, mice, cats, squirrels, deer, flamingos. So yeah, and I'm doing mine on Picture This Plus fabric, 28 count Lugana, and the color is called Gingerbread. There's no specialty stitches. It's all cross stitching with a little bit of back stitching in it. And I've got 2 pages done. I believe I'm on the 3rd page. So I've got 2 pages done on it. Never iron my pieces. But yeah, that's how much is done. It's only with black thread. If there is a little bit of back stitching, like on this dog here with the bones, that since it's stitched in black, then I use a white for the bone. Otherwise, it's all in a black thread. I am loving this. Oh my God, I get stitching on this and I lose track of time. One of the floss tubers is doing it with the outline, all variegated rainbow across the whole thing. They're just doing the outline. They're not cross stitching it. Is that what you mean? It's Frishan. How are you? I have been wanting to message you because I know what you're going through, and I didn't want you to think I didn't care. I just am so afraid of waking you up. I know you. I know what you're doing and going through. Lisa keeps me updated, and I'm always afraid I'll wake you up. Okay, all of these bags I'm going to show you now, I've had for many, many years. These are from So Much to Love. So much, SEW, so much to the number 2, love is LUV. So Much to Love. And I don't know if they're still on Etsy or if they have a website. But sometimes she had bags I didn't care for, and I asked her, "Can I send you fabric and make them for me?" And she said yes. Some of these I bought the way they are, and some of them she made for me. This one here I am doing, it's a stitch-along. Okay, Fashawn, I will, because I miss you. This one is a stitch-along. It just started in May. It is by Shannon Christine. It's called Summer Goodies. It started May 21st. There is a Facebook group for this. And oh my gosh, Summer Goodies. Look at this. Ice creams. Look at all the ice creams with the ice cream truck. This is so freaking cute. And I've seen it done on black. So, of course, you know, I have to do it on black. Oh, okay, Sarah. So I'm doing it on 28 count black Monaco because I still have tons of that from the Fabric Lady. And I have a little bit done. Not much. But I do have some of the squares and rectangles, whatever, done. And then I started the ice cream. So yeah, 28 count black, loving it on the black. I seen it modeled on the black, and I'm like, yep, doing it on the black. And it's all cross stitches. I don't think there's any back stitching on it. There might be, but I don't think so. No, I don't see any back no back stitching. And there's some of these, like the strawberry and the ice cream sandwich. And I think there was something else. Oh, I think some of the blue on this and some of the something on here. I'm thinking of using some beads. I think I'm going to use some beads on those just to snazz them up a little bit. So that's Summer Goodies. And then you guys know that I've been doing the Giggles in the Snow, the little boy from Mirabilia. And so here's the little boy. This is the little girl. Right now I'm doing the little boy. She is on my WIP Go, but he was, I think, picked in January or February. And so my goal is to finish him in June. That's my goal. He is done on 28 count white Monaco, and he should be done in June. That's all I got left. I have a little bit more on here and some back stitching, and I got to start the word angel. There's Danielle. Oh, you loved it so much you ordered it? Oh my gosh, yes. And it's quick to stitch up. But yeah, I decided on my cross stitch weekend Zooms that we do, I'm focusing on one piece till it's done. And so this month I worked on this. I don't know. Did I work on this during my cross stitch weekend? or just one day. I don't remember. Oh, I worked on my Haid. I finished it that weekend. So this will be worked on in June for the cross stitch weekend Zoom, and I will finish him. That's my goal. He will be finished in June. Whether I finish it that weekend or not, we'll see. But yeah, he will be finished. And then what's in here? Oh, I worked on this the past 2 days. It's from the 2013 Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue. I love the Halloween issues. And it's ink circles. Now I'm trying to find it. What page? 58. Should have just looked at that first. I had to make a working copy because it's in a magazine. But yeah. Doing that one. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. See the cauldrons in the center, and then you can see the bats and all kinds of stuff. So there's that, and I am doing mine on, I probably didn't keep, oh, I did keep the little paper. This is done on 28 count Lugana. It's the color, and it's by Picture This Plus. The color is Flapper. Flapper. So I did the past 2 days, like I said, that's what I've been working on. And I have quite a bit done. It's all cross stitching, no back stitching, just cross stitching, and all done in black. This is my fabric. You see all the mottled. It's so pretty, such a pretty purple. Hi Jennifer, how are you? You're new here. Ink circles is one of your favorites? Well, it is now, one of mine. Yeah, I love purple too. But yeah, this is fun to stitch. I was having fun stitching that one. So, of course, that'll be done this year. I don't know when, but it will be done this year. This here, oh, wait. That's what I'm doing next. Not next, but the next 3 projects. Okay, so another stitch along is with Danielle and a few others. It is called Spooky Gate by Mill Hill. Can you see that? Let me see if I can get this out. So there's hopefully no glare. Spooky Gate by Mill Hill. Now, I've done a lot of Mill Hill. I have never done one where it's full coverage. This is full coverage. And then it's just part of the autumn series. And then in the back, it shows the other ones. I want them all. I want them all. Love them. So, I'll show you. And this is done on perforated paper. And that's what I have done so far. DMC threads. So the recommendation, not everybody does it this way. The recommendation is when you use beads, always cross stitch first, do your back stitching, then add the beads. So yeah, there's a bunch of us. This is on black, white in the back, but it's done on black perforated paper. So yeah, a group of us are doing this. We do a Zoom 2 Saturday nights a month. I don't know how long we're doing that for, Danielle. Are we doing it two Saturdays a month till we're done, or just for the year? And then I'm doing that owl beaded kit. It's like a Haid, full coverage, only all done in beads. And this sucker will be heavy, because just this bag with the beads is heavy. But I'm doing the owl. And I'm trying to remember where I got this from. There is a website for all the beaded kits. And I can't remember what it's called. Let me look it up. Let me look real quick. Cross stitching. Now I gotta find it. Is this it? Yes. No, that's AliExpress. That's not it. That's not it. I'll know it when I see it. Cross stitch corner. Yes. Cross stitch corner. And here we go. Okay, so right now it says, unfortunately, the manufacturer is currently unable to ship from the Ukraine. Therefore, we decided with heavy hearts to delete the kits from our shop, since we cannot specify a reliable delivery time. Our thoughts are first and foremost with the employees of the company and hope that everyone will get through these terrible times. We hope you soon the beautiful packs to offer again. So, if you want to keep up with it, here is the link. I will give it to you. But again, they are not available right now because they are from the UK. They are very expensive. I think this kit was like $180. So in the kit, of course, you get your chart. You get the fabric, which is 14 count, but it's very soft. You get the containers to put the beads in. The beads are not in the containers, but the stickers with the symbol and the color number of the bead is on there. I got 4 of these, and then you get a bag of all the beads, and you get 3 spools of the beading thread and 2 needles. I used my own, but I've gotten quite a bit done. It does take a lot of time. And when did I work on this? Thursday. I worked on this all day Thursday, and I got like 20 rows done. You guys ready? Look at how much is done. When you're working on this, you're like, I don't see anything. All I see is a bunch of colors until you step back, and then you can start seeing the trees. Okay, Danielle. But yeah, the beads, and they go on diagonally, so you're only doing a half a stitch. All beads, this sucker will be very heavy because this bag is very heavy. The shipping on this was expensive because of the weight. Very well worth it though. They're what are the beads? I forget what kind of the Chavaki beads. They're awesome beads. They are nothing like Mill Hill. They are all uniformed. They are all the same. I think I had one piece that was a piece of trash, but no, their beads are amazing. The kit is well worth the money if you have the money to afford it. I did at the time, but it's very time consuming. You have to expect the time to put into it as you would a HAID. And the size of this is 300 stitches by 375 stitches. So yeah, but the owl is absolutely gorgeous. So right now I'm only up on this little corner piece. I love working on this. Love working on it. And this is because of Heidi. Heidi is the crafting orchid. She's doing one that is absolutely beautiful. And I would have done that, but she's doing that one and I didn't want to do the same one as her. Well, at the time she told me about it, they had one called Maine Coon. And this cat is absolutely gorgeous. But when I finally had the money to purchase it, they no longer were selling that one. So I had my husband help me to pick which one, and he liked the owl. Hi, Robert. How are you? Yeah, Danielle likes to watch me. I'll put the camera down when I'm working on it. Okay, so the next couple of things I will be working on is there's a new stitch along starting tomorrow. If you guys remember me doing the cryptids stitch along with the witchy stitcher, she's now doing a supernatural stitch along. It has nothing to do with the TV show Supernatural. It is what does she say? She tells on. So the patterns will be released every Friday with the exception of the last one each month, which is a catch-up week, as well as an extra break about halfway through. So tomorrow we get the supernatural frame, and it's kind of similar to the cryptids. So this is going to go along with your cryptids. But yeah, it's going to have like witches and vampires, werewolves. It's that kind of supernatural. So I don't have anything to show, but I am doing it on 28 count even weave that my friend Kaya dyed for me, and it's called Drea Purple. Drea is a friend of ours. She comes in our cross stitch Zooms and our other Zooms. But Drea asked Kaya to dye this fabric, and so Kaya calls it Drea Purple. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Yeah. So I'm gonna do my supernatural stitch along on this. I think it'll be perfect on the purple. And most of it's in black anyways. The thread. So I can't wait. I will not be starting the frame tomorrow because I'm doing my two whip go pieces first. So if anybody wants any information on how whip go works, Danielle, do you want to put in the one doing the whip go? I always forget her name. I know I can see her face and I can hear her talking, but her channel name I'm always forgetting. And I know what it is. Hi, Shawana. How are you today? Are you home? Did you make it home? So I will be starting this in a few days. But first, I will be working on... there's another project bag. That's also from So Much to Love. I am going to be working on July's Amethyst Fairy by Mirabilia. July's Amethyst Fairy by Mirabilia. And it's stitched on with DMC Krynic, which is what this is for. So I'll be putting this in the bag. And there's some beads and crystal treasures, which I already have. Like everything that I've bought in the past was all bought from down Sunshine Lane. And I thought I had a bead pack. No? Maybe I have to order beads then. I don't know. I'm going to have to go through my beads. I might have to order some. Anyways, mine is done on, what's this? 30, no, is it? I'm trying to read it. 28 count cashel linen by Silk Weaver. And my goal, I started working on it tomorrow. I've already stitched a little bit on it, but my goal is to do a quarter of it. So here's the fabric. It's got a little bit of greens and purples and blues, but I'm going to do a quarter of it. So this whole side, this whole quarter top, on the top right, I will be stitching. So there's 200 stitches there because I'm doing that no new starts. But yep, that's the July Amethyst Fairy. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't make a list of beads unless I already have them. I might have the beads. They might be in my bead container. But yeah, July's Amethyst Fairy, that's what it's called. Jessie Marie does stuff. Thank you, Danielle. I couldn't remember her name, and I could see her. I could see her, and I could hear her talking. So yeah, she'll tell you what WIPGO is, and she has a Facebook group. So I will be starting that quarter tomorrow, and I will stitch on it until that quarter of it is done. And then when that is done, I will be pulling out, this is another So Much to Love. I will be pulling out Mari or Mary, I'm not sure, it's Mari by Nora Corbett. That's Nora Corbett. It's a Bewitching Pixie. I love her Bewitching Pixies. I want all of them. I love Nora Corbett. And Mirabilia is Nora Corbett. She just has two different company names. Not sure why. She's probably told us. I've been to a couple of retreats she's been to. So has Teresa. So yeah. So I will be doing that. I do have the bead pack for that. I have the bead pack. So like down Sunshine Lane, when you order stuff, you can order the bead pack. So I have that. And the fabric I'm stitching on is 28 count cashel. Is it cashel or cashel? I'm not sure. Linen. And the color name is Jamaica Sunset, and it is by Silk Weaver. Silk Weaver has great fabric. Just don't order from them online. You'll never get it. That is the company I bought fabric from last July. Still don't have it. They won't answer my emails. Okay, I gotta find, must be this way. So Jamaica Sunset is the color. Very pretty. And my goal is to do a quarter of it, just like the other one. Yep, so I will be stitching all of this quarter here. So I even do the back stitch if there's back stitching. So I will cross stitch. And I don't know if this calls for Krynic. Nope. So it's just done with DMC in the beads. And I'm not sure if there's quarter or 3/4 stitches. I don't know offhand. But yeah, can't wait. I have a lot of Nora Corbett's and Mirabilias started. I have a lot more I want to do. Hi, Emily. How are you? So that's ready. So when I finish July's Amethyst Fairy, when I finish that quarter, this is next. When I finish the quarter of this, that's when I'll start the frame for that Supernatural stitch along. Today I am working on Roveris Halloween. It's number R18, I think. She doesn't name her pattern. She gives them a number. Well, my pattern's in the other room where I was stitching, but I believe it's R18. Anyways, it looks like that. Not happy. It just says Halloween. The bottom says boo. You've got witches' hats. You've got cats. You've got bats. You got spiders and pumpkins. It's all done in black except the one pumpkin is done in an orange. That's the only color on it. And it has a spider charm. So there's a spider charm that will go on it when I'm done. So I'm doing this on 28 count Monaco, and it was dyed for me by my friend Kaya, and this is what I have done so far. Hi, Deborah. Sorry. Just getting over COVID, and every once in a while I still get a cough. I have that COVID fatigue. But yeah, that's how much I have done on it, and I'll be stitching on it some more tonight. And my grime guards, all of my grime guards are made by my friend Danielle, who is down south stitcher. She has made all my grime guards for me. I love my Danielle. Hold on, let me get something to drink. Okay. I don't know if my other pattern's here. Nope. Okay, so shout outs. What do I have? 15 more minutes? I have 3 shout outs. One is because Deanne told me to go watch this person. You think I have project bags? I have nothing. This is nothing. Go watch the Virginia Stitcher. The link is down below. She says that you can't finish anything if you don't start it. So she starts everything. She has WIPS, which when I started cross stitching and going to retreats and online, something that you haven't stitched on in years is called a UFO. It's an unfinished object. It's something you haven't touched in months or years. She has WIPS or UFOs since the 90s. Every single project she has is in a project bag. She has 90 WIPS/UFOs. She shows them all. She shows the bags, where she got the bags. Some she made, so she's been learning how to make them. Yeah, so I go on YouTube, and she told who she watched. So I go on YouTube and search project bag tutorials, and they're all over out there. I don't sew a straight line real well, but I am determined by the end of this year to make a project bag so I can make my own, because it'll be so much cheaper, because they're costing like $35 one project bag. A piece of fabric does not cost that much. Well, it might now with this prices going up, but go watch the Virginia Stitcher. Even if you don't want to start 90 projects, just go watch her just for her. It's a whip parade. It's in 2 parts. There's 2 videos. Have a cup of tea ready or a cup of coffee, whatever your favorite beverage is. Sit down. Make sure the phone is off the hook or turn your phone off, whatever, and just sit and watch. Oh my gosh. I'm like, yes, I want to pull out everything I have and start it, but I don't have the fabric. I can't buy anymore. I do have a bunch of fabric that I probably could work with. But yeah, and next year I'm not doing the no new starts because I have something in my head planned that I want to do for me, and I'm going to see how it works. Another shout out is the Crafting Nook. She started watching my videos a month or so ago, and so I had to go and watch her. Yeah, she says the same thing also. She does a ton of Mirabilias and Nora Corbett's, and she says to start them all. Okay, I agree. Hi, Michelle. Oh, did you watch them, Jennifer? Yes, they were amazing. Oh my gosh. And then a new person that just started making videos. I I want to email her so bad. I probably will do that this week. I want to sit down, write an email to her. She will fit right in with our cross stitching Zooms with all of us. She is hilarious. If you remember my video where I did the floss tube and I said I had my hair done, my full makeup, my jewelry, lipstick, and because Craft and Journey always says you can't do a floss tube unless your hair's done and your makeup. She thinks all floss tubers do their hair up nice and their makeup. They don't, but that's what she thought. So I did a spoof, and it wasn't to anyone in particular that does floss tube. It was just for fun. I had a blast doing it. And this woman, she kind of did the same thing. She cracks me up. Her name is Kitschy WIPS, KITSCHY WIPS. If Danielle, thank you. She just put up the Virginia Stitcher. And Danielle will probably put up the Craft and Nook for us and Kitschy WIPS. Kitschy WIPS is hilarious. She doesn't have many videos yet. She's new. Go check her out. She is so funny. Oh my gosh. And we want her to come into our Zooms so bad. So I want to get a hold of her and give her my cross stitch weekend Zoom link. Thanks. So yeah, those are the 3 shout outs that I have for this month. I am so looking forward to everything in July. Everything you saw of WIPS, I will be working on in July, or June, I mean. Why am I saying July? It's not even June 1st yet. Tomorrow's June 1st. Don't rush it, people. This year's already going by too fast. So, yeah, all of that. What I do, how I stitch for the month is I take the 2 whip goes, and the first one I do the quarter stitch like I said I would, the quarter of the pattern. I'll stitch that, put that away, and I won't touch that again for a long time. I have a bin that the whip go ones go in, and then when I finish one I pull out another one. And I have them written in order that I did them, but I don't need to do it that way. So when I'm done with the quarter of July's Amethyst Fairy, then I will pull out Mary or Mari by Nora Corbett. I will do the quarter of that. That will get put away. Then I will work on the Supernatural Stitch Along. It's a frame. I don't know how many days that will take me. I might not do the whole frame. I may just do one side and the top. And then I'll work on it. And we don't get the first Supernatural until July 1st. So we have a whole month to work on the frame. I know, right, Deborah? Rushing it. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I said July. So once I get those 3 done, my what I want to do for June, then I take a calendar and I mark all the other projects I want to work on. Thank you, Danielle. So there's the links for Kitschy WIPS and the Crafty Nook, and the Virginia Stitcher was up above. Check them out. Yeah, so that's how I do that. And then I take one from the WIP Go board that I worked on, and I will focus on that till it's done on my cross stitch weekends. So the next Zoom, the next cross stitch weekend is June 17th, 18th, and 19th. That's the whole cross stitch weekend. I do a Zoom. It starts at 10 a.m. Friday, the 17th Eastern Standard Time, and I end it Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I go to bed and people are still in there, I turn it over, make someone else the host. Usually when I get up the next day, there's no one in there, so I start it. Fridays are kind of dead because people are working. So sometimes there's only 3 or 4 of us in there. And then during the weekend, but it's summertime now, people are busy. So, the beginning of the year, my cross stitch Zoom weekends I'd sometimes have 15 people in. But, it's summer. People have families and lives. And with everything opened all back up again, people aren't coming in the Zooms like they used to. And that's fine. But I just want to warn people, if there's only like 3 or 4 of us, I may turn on the share screen and we're going to watch Flosstube videos. Now, me personally, I don't know about the rest of you that watch YouTube videos. I put the speed at 1.75. If that's too fast for you guys, you'll have to tell me. But that's the speed I listen to, and I'm able to keep up. I think the only one I can't do that with is Dizzy Stitcher. Because of his accent, I have a really hard time at the 1.75. But most of them I do. And yeah, he's another one you have to watch. He has like 80 WIPs, and 95% of them are full coverage. And out of those full coverage, 90% of them are Hades. He does use another website. They are like Hade. They're called Pain Free, Paine free, painfree.com. So yeah, he's another one I really, really like. I am still doing 22 Stash Be Gone. A lot of this stuff is all from my stash that I already owned before January 1st of this year. I think the only one that's new is Spooky Gate, so I can't include that. I can't include Summer Goodies, and I can't include the Supernatural Stitch-Along. Those were newer. But all the rest, everything else I'm doing is everything I bought last year. So, yeah. Oh, so see, Danielle listens to it on 1.75. Also, for those of you, if you want a good laugh, a chuckle, if you're my age, maybe a little bit younger, and you remember Schoolhouse Rock, I want to try it on this laptop because I have a CD drive on this laptop. I bought this to play during one of my cross stitch weekends, and I haven't done it yet, and I've had it a couple months. There's 2 discs to this set, and we don't have to sit and listen to one whole disc unless we want to. We can do a few at a time, and I'll just keep track of what we already watched. But I haven't even used the CD-ROM on this, so I'm hoping it works, or DVD, whatever. These are DVDs, not CDs. Don't listen to me. I don't know what the frick I'm talking about. They're DVDs. CDs is music. These are DVDs. Okay. Yeah, it'll be good to see you and Tina. So these were on, if you remember, Saturday morning cartoon shows for the kids, ABC. they would play these like commercials. I loved this. Well, we were talking about this one day in one of our Zooms, and I went and ordered it a few months ago, and I still haven't watched it. So these we will start watching. We might watch like a Flosstube video and then play one song of this. Watch a Flosstube video, play one song of this. I want to start doing that on the cross stitch weekends. Some of the cross stitchers haven't watched all of the floss tubers. I watch a ton of floss tubers. I can't get to them all, but yeah, love watching Flosstube. So you guys will probably maybe learn some new ones. But yeah, so for June, my goal is to finish Mirabilia Giggles in the Snow, the little boy. Then after that, I am pulling out that butterfly that's done on the pink fabric that's all done in white. That's not going to take me long. I only have a little bit left of one wing, the bottom part of a wing. That's not going to take me long. So that's my next finish after the little boy. So if the little boy is done before Sunday night, I will be pulling out that butterfly. So I already have a list of everything that was chosen for WIPGO this year and that I worked on. And then I will go from there on what ones I want to finish. Like the Nora Corbett's, they only take a couple days to stitch up for me. So they will get pulled out before some of the other ones. But yeah, I really want to finish that butterfly. It's so pretty. So yeah, my Zooms, they're cross-stitch Zooms. We don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. It's just it's a fun thing. Everybody has different opinions. And we do have some of us that are more opinionated than others, and sometimes it causes arguments. So we try to keep the arguments to a low key. We also try not to talk too much about COVID. I mean, you can't help it, but we try to keep that. It's for fun. It's a fun weekend. So we just try to keep things without any arguing or, too much opinionation. And yes, you can talk more than cross stitch. I'm not saying you have to just you have to be cross stitching, but you don't have to talk all cross stitch. It's just we kind of keep away from those subjects that can get people arguing. Unfortunately. So yeah. Oh, look I didn't even know she was in here. I forgot she was in here sleeping. So this is Pearl. So for those of you that haven't seen her in a while, she's been coming back into my live streams. She's been in Zoom a couple times. I do have a new kitten for those of you that didn't know. I've had him for a month. He's not in here right now, but he's in Zoom quite a bit. My other cat, Allie, she's in Zoom quite a bit. Allie was my sister-in-law's cat. She just moved to Tennessee last year. So I have her and her sister was Blitz. You guys probably remember Blitz. She passed away in January. But yeah, Pearl is all happy. She is no longer a skinny mini. She's gotten a little fat. They don't want to see your butt. She's put on some weight, and Allie has two. The kitten has a checkup tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. But yeah, this is Pearl. She's been coming back around. Don't step on my fabric, please. So yeah, she's back. For any of you that remember, she used to come in my coloring live streams, and she'd come in my diamond painting live streams. So she's a Maine Coon. Yep, still have my Pearl. She turned 6 this year. So I have her and Allie, and Zoomer is my little kitten. So yeah, we love Zooming. There is some of us that Zoom all day long because a lot of people don't like to leave their homes. And some don't want to leave because of COVID still going around. So we have a lot of people that are in Zooms. We've got several Zooms that go on, not just one person. There's, hi Tammy, how are you? There's quite a few Zooms, like Mondays, Crystal does one. I do one on Wednesday afternoons. Jen does a cross stitch Zoom on Thursdays. Stephanie has an anytime Zoom. It's open 24/7. Anybody can go in that one. Danielle does one on every other Saturday night for the Spooky Gate Stitch-along. I do one the last Friday of the month. It's only for like an hour. If you're working on a lawn dog sampler, we all show what we're working on. And that's about it. This weekend, the Zoom is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's with Crystal, and it's for diamond painting only. It's a diamond painting event. So if you're a diamond painter, come in. I won't be in much, I don't think. No, because I like to cross stitch more. So I'll probably go in for an hour or two every day and diamond paint a little bit. For the rest of the weekend, I will be cross stitching. So that's it. Yeah, my time is up. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Danielle, thank you so much for the links. You are the best. And it was so good to see my friend Teresa, who I haven't seen in a few years. We used to go to all the Myrtle Beach cross-stitch retreats together. Frashan, awesome to see you. I have missed you, my friend. Frashan can use some prayers. Frashan is WTF, are you reading? And yeah, she has some major health issues going on right now, so I don't want to say without her permission, but please send Frashan prayers. She needs them. Nick and Tina, was really, really good to see you again. And all of my regulars, I appreciate you guys more than you know. So I will see you guys tomorrow in my Zoom. Love you guys. Oh, and tomorrow, I forgot, Twitch. I will be live from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be working on that July's Amethyst Fairy. So yeah, I will be live on Twitch. It's a Stitch with Me, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to see Sharon Lori this weekend. I'm jealous. Are you guys going to a retreat for keepsakes? Teresa? I know you, Sharon Lori, do that sometimes. I'm jealous. I don't have the money to go anywhere. I'm completely broke. And I don't have the time. I babysit. Except for starting next week. For the summer, I have Fridays off. Oh, what's Sarah? Sarah sent me something. Oh, okay. There's a Flosstuber. I think I watch her, Sarah, but I haven't watched her in a long time. I'll watch it and see what she's doing. Thank you. Oh, no. Okay, you're just going to see each other? Well, hopefully this year I can see the three of you. That would be cool. You're going to PA. Well, PA's not that far from me. I just don't have the money. We are completely broke. Oh, yes, I love you. See, she's giving me kisses. So I'm going to say goodbye for now and see you in Zoom tomorrow afternoon. It's Any Crafts on my Wednesday Zooms. And they are from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then my Twitch. So I will see you guys all later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.